Alright, guys. Appreciate the patience on this one. We got it across the finish line, though. Alright. We've got Mosaic, No Huddle, and we've got Origins. It's been a second since we did Origins. We'll start with the No Huddle. We got a big couple weeks coming up, guys. Lots of big time releases. We'll have Donruss Optic coming up. Prism's coming up. Prism FOTL goes on sale next week. I'll be going for a case of that. I didn't get Optic FOTL because the price was insane in my opinion. We can rip Hobby for probably about $700, $800 cheaper per box. I didn't see the value in it. And, I love Optic FOTL. I like the purple stars and all that stuff, but it wasn't worth the price, especially when you can get Hobby so much cheaper. So I passed up on that. But, we do a case of Prism FOTL every year, so, I plan on getting one unless I get screwed in the auction, which hasn't happened yet, but it can happen, I guess. Let's not put that vibe out there. But I've been able to get a case every year for like the past 4 or 5 years. And then we've got the tomorrow at noon, 2020 Prism FOTL random teams is going up. It's a 1-box break, $100 a spot. It's probably the best draft class in our lifetime. So we're going to take a stab at a super high-end box tomorrow. Noon, that goes live. I should have the box on Saturday, according to UPS. So have that to look forward to this weekend. We've got number 2 of this mixer as well going up. We'll have another Panini 1-box to rip. And also have another box of Immaculate coming in. So tons of stuff to rip. Lots of good products. First up, Rondé Barber Pink for the Bucks at a 50. But these last few months here are probably going to be pretty wild. Lots of releases coming from Panini. I'm sure there's some scheduled releases that they haven't announced yet. I just saw they're coming out with Patrick Mahomes. Forget what it's called. Maybe like Chronicles or something. It's just like that Caitlin Clark product that came out recently. It's like an 8-card box. It comes with 2 autographs and memorabilia cards, some numbered stuff, and every box has Patrick Mahomes autographs in it. God knows what that's going to go for. I'm sure it'll be a Panini exclusive on their website. It's going to be insanely expensive, I'm sure. But we'll see. Could be interesting. Tyler Shuck. His stock is way up. Saints might be sticking with him next year. He looked pretty good this season. And so I don't know. I'm sure there'll be some more surprise releases. I kind of have a hunch that they're going to do honors this year. Usually they come out with honors on even years. 2022 was the last time they came out with it. For some reason, they didn't have it last year. But came out 2018, 2020, 2022, and they skipped 24. But I saw a video of some athlete signing cards, and he was autographing Kabooms, and that says one thing to me. That says honors. Because the last time I saw autographed Kabooms was 2022. Bo Nix, Montage. Nice hit for the Chargers. Marion Hampton, blue. Goes to Dan. Travis Hunter. So it's bittersweet. I'm looking forward to see what Panini comes up with over here over the last, what do we got? January, February, March. We got 2.5 months left of Panini releases. I'm sure we'll have some surprises here. And then it's on the tops. And we're gonna be good to go. I've got a connection with somebody in town that has a Topps Direct account. He's mainly a baseball guy, so we're going to have all we need for Topps football. I'm sure I'll be able to get a case for every release. So we're going to be good to go in that aspect. Jaden Daniels, moment in time. It's going to be different, I think a lot of small-time breakers are going to lose access to product, and that might be one advantage we have. We might get some more eyeballs since we're going to consistently have Topps product. It's going to be harder for everybody to get access to that, in quantity at least. Yeah, you can pre-order on their site. Higher demand items are going to be harder to pre-order, but, like with the basketball releases so far, yeah, I've been able to get some product, but it's only a few boxes, and for football, that just wouldn't be good enough for us. We rip more than that. So I think we're going to be in a good position here when that license flips over. And I'm looking forward to it. Ashton Genty. I like a lot of Panini's products. I think that they have better product designs than Topps does. But the best part about this going forward is hopefully, we're not going to be missing big time players from signing in the products, which, has definitely hurt the past couple of years, especially last year. Last year was such a good class, and we were missing almost everybody from signing. Joe Namath, Matthew Stafford, Gabriel Davis, Riley Leonard, Ty Felton, Antonio Gates, Hall of Fame purple out of 50 for the Chargers. 27 out of 50. But with the size of the group right now and the amount of releases that are about to come out, we might trickle over into, for those that have been around, in the Texas sports cards and rip some in there. And get a much bigger audience in there, and it'll be easier to fill some of these products. So if we get Prism FOTL, we might rip it in Texas because it'll be an easier fill in a high demand product. Donnie Mitchell, Brian Thomas Jr., Men of Mastery. Ricky White, Abdul Carter. Big news for the Giants. Harbaugh. Jackson Dart. I was hoping the Falcons would get him, but I knew in the back of my head they weren't going to get him. I have, if I had to bet on it, I'd say we're signing Clint Kubiak. After that, probably the Browns, Kevin Stefanski, and then I think a wild card would be Mike McDaniel. But I don't see him. I'd love to have Mike McDaniel on staff, but I think there's a lot of openings right now. I think he's going to get a head coaching offer. I doubt that he's an OC next year. It could happen if the right team paid him enough money and he wanted to take a year off. I guess it could happen. But Mitchell Evans, Shador Sanders, Tank Bigsby, Bubblegum Pink for the Jaguars. 11 out of 20. But yeah, we lucked out with this Topps connection because I've been worrying about that since that was announced like 3 years ago. I thought that was going to be the end of this, but we're still going to be going. Jada Barron, Tesla, Ray McLeod, Sean McVay, Caleb Johnson. Cam Miller, Eric Allen for the Eagles, blue out of 99. CJ Stroud, Cam Ward, carbon copy, disco. Shador Sanders, variation. I'll be interested to see what the first football product is for Topps. I have a feeling it will be Topps. I have a feeling it'll be just like basketball. But I hope they innovate their lineup a little bit. They have, I mean, don't get me wrong, they have some nice releases, especially with baseball. But you know, they definitely have some work to do with what people are used to with Panini. Panini definitely has its faults. Don't get me wrong, but I think in product design that they are far and above Topps. Harold Fannin Jr., Jahad Campbell, and nice hit for the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy out of 99. Jeremy? Cam Ward, base. All right, Origins. See if we can do something here. 1 second. All right, Origins. Good luck, guys. We've got Tucker Kraft, base. Where'd my hundos go? 1 second. Got an email, something I thought was kind of cool. Golden is doing like this giant Pokemon auction right now. And they're auctioning off packs from a sealed first edition base set booster box. Might be shadowless, I don't know, but it's definitely first edition. So you can bid on the packs, and if you win a pack, you get to go up there. Jaden Blue at a 49 for the Cowboys. That's dirty. Dallas is Keith. If you win an auction for a pack, you get invited up to Golden headquarters to watch it get ripped live with Ken Golden and I believe Logan Paul. I thought that was pretty neat. I have no idea what those packs are going to finish at. I've been watching it a little bit, probably way out of my price range. I think a booster box of that stuff goes for like $100K. That is a very rough guess. Trey Harris for the Chargers. Might be more than that. But they have some big time booster boxes for sale in that auction right now. I was looking at it. Nice hit for the Giants out of 149. Cam Scatback, orange, Mark. We've got Cade Otton, 3 out of 50 for the Bucks. Dan. And Texans, Jalen Noel, nice patch at a 199. Jeremy. And our last auto is going to be a Terrence Ferguson on the hometown script out of 99. Denver, Colorado inscription. Otherwise, I had no idea. I couldn't think. I knew it would be like some, Midwestern state, but nice hit Rams. That's kind of cool. 4 out of 99. Jeremy. All right. That is mixer number 1. So mixer number 2 is going up right after this, guys. Got one more Origins, one more Mosaic, no huddle. I'd say about half the teams are picked up. Most of the bigger teams are gone. So we just need some of these mid-tier and lower-tier team picked up. All right, we have the Shador Sanders, Cam Ward, C.J. Stroud, Shador, Tank Bigsby, Bubblegum at a 20, Jaguars, Abdul Carter, Jackson Dart, Riley Leonard, Antonio Gates at a 50, Chargers, Genty, Jaden Daniels, Travis Hunter, Amarian Hampton, Disco Auto for the Chargers, Tyler Shuck, Disco, Rondé Barber out of 50 for the Bucks, Terrence Ferguson Auto out of 99, Rams, Jalen Noel out of 149, Origins rookie patches, Cade Otton out of 50, Bucks, Cam Scabado at a 149, Giants, Trey Harris, Chargers, Jaden Blue RPA at a 49, nice hit Cowboys, 3-color patch there. I think he's going to be a bigger part of the offense next year. He looked good in the last game of the season. Harold Fannin Jr., Cam Ward, J.J. McCarthy out of 99 for the Vikings, and Eric Allen out of 99 for the Eagles. All right. Not bad. Good box of Origins. Would like to see something a little lower numbered on the rookie autographs, but in a little bit more rookie color on the Mosaic. Got the Amarian. But yeah, we didn't get too much rookie color on the Mosaic no huddle. All right, I'll put number 2 up, guys. Noon tomorrow, noon Central, 2020 Prism, first off the line. These boxes are super expensive. I got a great deal on this box. It's under market. So let's take a stab at it tomorrow. Like I said in the post, if we pull a Burrow, Herbert, Hurts, or Jordan Love numbered or autograph card, I will submit it to PSA for grading, and I will pay for the grading fees. All right? So a little incentive there. If you hit something nice, I'll send it off for grading. Even, the 2020 boxes, we're used to color blast and all that stuff being case hits. Stained glass is 1 in 5 cases in 2020, and color blast is 1 in 10 cases. So they're like, if we pulled one of those, they're insanely short print in that year. So if you get a rookie color blast, they're very, 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 very short print. All right. I will tag everybody tomorrow when that goes live. But just remember, noon tomorrow. Seems we had quite a bit of interest on it, so I think it should fill up pretty quickly. So don't miss your spot tomorrow at noon.